Carry on, you two. Oh, the future is bright. Oh, return to the brain tablet. It's got a green arrow. I thought that was a green check mark. Green things are all the same. It's just greenwashing. It's washing in oobleck. Maybe not the greatest thing. When I was a little kid, that book, Bartholomew and the Oobleck, was nightmare fuel because there was that knight who was like, I'm brave, I'm gonna eat it, and then his mouth was glued shut, and I'm like, what? He's gonna suffocate, he can't breathe or eat? It was terrifying to me. Like, dude, is that a kid's book? I don't think so. It should be banned along with all the other Dr. Seuss books. Hello, welcome to literal book burning for a better world. Also, hey, newsflash, every piece of art was racist in the 40s and 50s and 30s and 20s and... this is actually called psychokinesis properly. This game is unrealistic. Okay, cool, fine, whatever. You guys didn't need to see that. I'm sure it was so awesome that no one could handle it. Oh, Prince John, he's just so sexy. What was that? Never mind. Anyway, as I was saying, ooh, Prince John, he's just so sexy. Oh, wait, I'm right here. Oh. I also forgot Psychonauts doesn't get any kind of money whatsoever. So actually this whole thing was just a trick and a sham. Because that was really the trick, you see? It was all a trick so I could publicly atone. Oh, 30 years in the jungle and I still became my dad. I know, she's waiting in the waiting room of a dentist's office. Truly hell. Have you seen the waiting rooms of dentist's office? They've got pamphlets about how your mouth is fucked and not in the fun way. It's like they're trying to scare you into like paying them tons of money to make your mouth not be fucked and not in the fun way. Oh, if only they would... If only you could pay someone money to fuck your mouth in the fun way. This is past the 15-second mark, right? I'm pretty sure. See, I told you green things were bad. Or... I don't know. I mentioned them, and that probably means they're bad, because after all, I'm a guy on the internet, and anything internet people say, you should probably do the opposite of. So if I tell you to brush your teeth every day, and you'll have the most wonderful lovemaking session that you've ever had in your mouth's entire life, do not listen to me. Chicks dig filthy mouths. In a manner of speaking, some of them. Chicks dig gender stereotyping, by which I mean they dig a hole and then put gender stereotyping in it, if they're gardeners or if they're Dompe the Gravedigger's wife. Look, man, I don't know. Hey, people could be anything. They could be Dompe the Gravedigger's wife. They could be bigots who are executing their genius plan to hold on to bigotry by calling everything good woke. Women being able to drive, woke. The Emancipation Proclamation, woke. Literally anything that's happened since the Middle Ages, woke. Gonna show her my woke face. Woke, woke, woke. Woka, 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 woka. What the hell are we even doing? It's makeout time. Oh yeah, now I get a piece of that action. And all I get is my partner being kidnapped by a giant mutant lungfish and then having her brain sucked out. The lot of young people who enjoy kissing is certainly improving. Look at this fool. Stays up all hours of the night. Who the hell does that? Okay, you know what? I need the Psychos, but I want this, and I don't have enough. What rank do I need for this stupid crap? 15? See, that's an okay rank. 15. Rank Asha. Yes, that's an okay rank. Probably doesn't have red hair. And probably doesn't actually have to do with fireplaces, but it also doesn't result in people looking at you funny when you're trying to make a pun when you're like 3 seconds old. So, you know, professionals and convicts to Awel's Little. Where's that from anyway? Oh yeah, it's from LGR. No. It must be from Gamers Nexus. No. It must be from Hardware Unboxed. No. It must be from... Bruce Dickinson. That way I can put all those people's names in the title and it won't be a lie and I can get all the views. It's a genius plan that will lose me everyone, but it'll get me a bunch of people I don't care about who just click clickbait in exchange. That's return and exchange. Oh my god, the fun has been doubled.
Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves.
My big head only needs one glove, thank you.
Oh, be careful now.
It's makeout time, but I'm not gonna show it because it doesn't actually happen. I'm sorry, I only show makeouts that really happen on this stream. Look, I have standards of excellence, moral standards, and standards of accountability. And if I were to show a non-makeout, a fake-out, if you will, you might get the impression that I am trying to say that saying you're going to make out and then changing your mind because you got kidnapped by a giant squatfish is good. Well, I suppose that's individual preference. Personally, I wouldn't let a squatfish stop me. I'd just tell him to fuck off and then... and then do the thing that's going to happen at the end of this video. Hopefully that gets him all hot and bothered enough to leave. Or he could stay and join in. Also individual preference. Pull me under, I'm not afraid. I updated the video card drivers. Did they break ancient games? Update, broke ancient games, lol. And why does this gamepad have to be replugged whenever you restart your computer? What's the point of USB? It's like USB is supposed to be able to be plugged and replugged while the computer's on. But I guess someone didn't get the memo and misinterpreted it as has to be replugged and plugged while the computer's on. Does not actually work at all if you just turn it on while it's already plugged. Easy mistake to make. 733, 766, what is this, the Pentium 3? Oh! One time, way back when we had dial-up internet, there was some window you could open to show the speed of your connection or something like that, and the speed was like 16.667 something, and I was like, what the hell? They called it 667 in order to avoid religious fanatics thinking, we don't want a computer part that says 666, but no, I was wrong. They said 667 because it was 0.66666 repeating and they rounded up, but I like my explanation better. But now they might have Iron Maiden fans getting offended by them not saying 666. Or black metal. Or Ghost. Who knows? Is that a Ghost platform? Congratulations, you're well on your way to being a Buick. But you better watch out for 1967, it's sneaking up behind you. Good evening, Toyota. I don't know, can't fight you. Gotta get paid. That's what I say to the YouTube algorithm. No, wait, not the algorithm. That's what I say to, like, not the YouTube algorithm. Hey, you're standing on my treasure trove. This will be like, the Yukon Trail where once you get to the part where you can stake your claim, you literally just dig in every spot until it says there's a lot of gold here, and there's no limit. You're not limited in how many spots you can dig. You just dig in as many spots as you need until you get the message, there's a lot of gold here, and then you just dig it some more and stake it, and then you get rich. It's like super trivial. I could figure it out when I was 3 milliseconds old, and that's pretty impressive. I don't know, why is he kidnapping children for their brains for an army of psychic death tanks? Are they that rotten? I mean, wouldn't it be more efficient to kidnap Hitler's brain? Although certain time travel attributes would have to be in place, and also you'd have to assume Hitler wasn't good enough at destroying the world already without being in a psychic death tank. But details, I'm sure villains don't need them. They just kind of tell their evil plans to the good guys. And that tower looks like it has Bugs Bunny teeth. What's up, Doc? You know, a tower would say what's up because a tower is tall and therefore it knows all about being up.
Earlier tonight, Goggalore broke some of his jailhouse cronies out of the slammer so they could enjoy a night on the town, popping pills and soliciting inexpensive call girls.
How dare you speak that way about Mia?
What?
You've got the brain of a little girl.
I said in my lab.
I think you've got the muscles of a little girl, too.
Unacceptable sexism. I'll see you in hell where maybe you can be roommates with Dr. Seuss. No regrets, mate. It's not gonna be me. Someone might force you to re-education camp, but it's not gonna be me!